Going to say, but I think they've just said it for you. Welcome to London. Welcome to the show. I mean, you do know London. You've been here quite a few times.
I love London. I could live in London.
Do you still pop around Portobello Market? I mean, you're a bit of a collector.
Sure.
I mean, because you only got here a couple of days ago, so have you had a chance to nip around the shop?
Oh, the first thing right off the plane.
Did you?
Yeah.
Are you a shopper? Are you a real good shopper? Black belt in shopping?
I think so. I don't shop for clothes ever. I shop for antiques and beautiful picture frames.
You don't go shopping for clothes?
No, I hate clothes shopping.
So how do you pick out your clothes?
I look at people and go, where'd you get that?
You are winding me up. You really do that?
Sure, yeah.
Isn't that one? Now you were here. Well,
the catalogs, I love catalogs.
Well, not the Freemans. You don't go through all those.
I really like all of them.
All right. Well, you've been coming here a lot of, many years. I saw you here in 1960 really, in Funny Girl. Funny one. It's a long time ago, wasn't it?
66, yeah.
Well, tell me, I'm trying to think. When was it that Prince Charles saw you? Because he got quite keen on you, didn't he? I mean, he had a thing about you.
Sweet. Yeah. When did he come? I'm trying to think. In 1970 something. He came to America, and I think I was singing "What's Up, Doc" or the title song or something like that. And he asked to meet me, and I gave him a cup of my tea. And asked if he'd like to sip from my tea, and he did. Sip from my cup. Was that okay? Was that
Oh, well, I'm sure it's protocol of the highest order. I mean, you did say at the time that you said you could have been
the real Jewish princess if I played my cards right.
You could have maybe Queen Barbara. Who knows? You never know.
Right.
Well,
the Princess Princess.
There's so many things to talk to you about. We'd be here all night. Let's talk about... Take it right back. Can you remember the first song you ever recorded?
I was 12.
Hey?
I was 12. Yeah. My mother wanted to make a little recording, so she took me along, and I got to make one too.
I mean, do you know what the song was?
Oh, sure. I actually started my retrospective album with it. It's called You'll Never Know.
Well, that was my mum and dad's favourite song.
You're kidding.
That's why I asked you, because I knew that.
Oh, you knew it? You were tricking me.
I'm not tricking you. My mum and dad made me listen to this upstairs, and that song was sung at their wedding anniversary every year for 53 years.
Oh, I think that was
I sang it for 34 years.
You know,
I did. Till one day my dad came up and said, "Don't you know any other songs?"
Really? You sing very well. I was overhearing you.
Did you hear that, lady? Did you hear that?
I heard you sing with Lionel Richie, and I thought, is that really coming out of your face?
I was told that you don't do many of these talk shows with a studio audience.
Oh, I actually prefer the studio audience.
But this is new. You never used to, did you? Sitting, talking. We don't do a lot of these.
No, I don't. But after I did my concert tour, which got me back in touch with the public, and it's nice now. I like the feeling of real people.
I was at Wembley.
Oh, you are?
Well, that's an instant feedback now. You get it. You know. I took a party of 10 to see you at Wembley, and I paid. It was fantastic. It was fantastic, but it was expensive, but it was fantastic. It was value for money. I can remember that evening so clearly. So I walked in, and there was a buzz. There was a buzz in the air. And then Marvin Hamlish came out conducting, and then the orchestra came out, and it seemed like there were hundreds of them.
65.
But there was a lot. I remember looking and thinking, I play to audiences smaller than this. There was loads of them. And then you came out, and it was just a memory. We have a clip of you at the concert. Yeah, just a little clip. Not the whole song. We couldn't get all of them in tonight, but take a little look at this. It might bring back some nice memories for you.
We'll make each night a first. Every day a beginning. Spirits rise that dances unrehearsed. They warm and excite us, 'cause we have the brightest love. Two lights that shine as one, morning glory and the midnight sun. Time we've learned to sail above. Time won't change the meaning of one love, ageless and ever.
Of course, you won an Oscar for that, and a lot of people are not aware that you wrote the song too. Beautiful, beautiful. And by the way, again, here you are picking up an award and an Oscar this time for Best Original Song. Never been done by a woman before.
I like that. I just, I believe in the power of women and the instinct and the innate kind of wisdom of women, And so I just wish more women would be more generous to other women. I find that a lot of them are very competitive with other women because they're not used to being having the same chances as men do, in this world. They've been repressed for so long.
Is it changing? Is it
Not
now
much.
the ladies' turn?
I don't know. Even with the Year of the Woman, 1992, and things are changing. Yes, you could see that there possibly could be a woman president now of the United States. Possibly. Now that Madeleine Albright has been appointed Secretary of State.
Would you ever consider running for president?
No.
Well, you like politics. You could be the first president.
Junkie, yes.
You could be the first president to sing at your own inauguration.
That's funny. That is very funny. That is funny. I think I'll sing for myself now.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that's very funny.
Let's talk about the new movie, The Mirror Has Two Faces. I took, a gang.
I heard you had 2 daughters. You have 2 daughters?
I have 4 daughters.
4?
Yeah, one's 9 and one's older than me. And no, I've got one that's 9, and the other girls, they could prefer I didn't say their ages right now.
Right.
But we all went along, and the girlfriend went along. We all sat there in the family. It's a nice old-fashioned, mushy, wonderful bit. And I actually.
What do you mean by mushy?
Well, I mean, I got a little bit, I was like that.
Oh, really?
A little tear in the eye, which I don't want people to see.
Good. Oh, really?
But I just...
Good. And
what
you laughed?
I laughed. There's everything in here, you see, for me. There's sentiment, and there's little messages coming through all the time. There's relationship between mother, daughters, sisters. It's all coming through. Well, what appealed to you about that, and why? Did you say, hey, I want to do this?
Yeah, we live in a time of violence, gratuitous violence in a lot of movies. I was just wanting to make a life-affirming, love-affirming, romantic comedy. Gave people hope and a smile, maybe a little tear.
Right, did all that. So with that gang, yeah. You said, we read these things, you said that you would like to have seen that movie when you were a teenager. Well, what did you mean by that?
I never said that, but that's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Never believe what you read.
Well, it wouldn't do any harm.
Question it. Right, but as a teenager, no. If I talked about being a teenager, it was in reference to going to the movies and seeing which I use in this movie, the idea that lovers kiss in the movies, and we get conditioned to hear the string section come up when we're in love. And so I even use that idea in the movie, right, which says, if a guy takes me home, a date takes me home, and he kisses me goodnight, and I don't hear the Philharmonic in my head, I dump him. Right?
I'd bring a band if I was going to you.
That's nice.
there's a nice buzz. There's a really nice buzz between you and Jeff Bridges. It's as though you're having fun. You know you're making, but you're having fun. There's one scene, we're going to show a clip of this here.
Will we meet for the first time?
No, this is the seduction scene, I'll call it, where I mean, who's going to talk us into this? You know the scene where you've decided enough is enough.
This is a sexless marriage. You know, I don't know if the audience understands this, right? But he's been absolutely blown away by passionate sexual relationships, so he decides to marry someone he's not attracted to, and he's afraid of his own passion. And finally, you know, he's actually getting attracted to her, and he's getting crazy. He's resisting it. So this is the scene where I have asked him for sex. You know, because he had said when he asked me to marry him, he said, I guess I could accommodate you on occasion with enough warning. And so that morning I say to him, if I ask you for sex tonight, if I ask you this morning for sex tonight, is that enough warning? And this is the scene
we'll take a clip. Look at this.